My baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the making with temperature days? If you leave me alone, I swear. You are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. My love ain't the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want to pull up. Nobody them. Pull up. Make I see you love. Yeah, my love. Me make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, no, no. Don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they. Make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. When they do me, I keep punching. Oh, no, 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 And they call me. Well, I want to go, but you got me. Or should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it spend my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Ay, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need them, make I look pity. You won't make us sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body bad can make it for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
And to get us underway, that was Skylar Cole singing the Star-Spangled Banner.
Yeah, you go again. You ought to know your own rodeo again. Yeah, you took me out just to flash that smile and last on the year. But I've been here 1,000 times, I don't wanna go again. I've been here 1,000 times, 1,000 it won't be so bad, 'cause I don't really wanna talk about it. Many times you hurt me so much. Many times you hurt me so much.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Well, last season, DeMar DeRozan set the all-time record for consecutive games with over 35 points and above 50% field goal shooting, surpassing the great Wilt Chamberlain. DeMar said, quote, "As a fan of the history of the game, to have the privilege of these opportunities, it's something I never take for granted." Brian?
Oh, incredible. Thanks, Allie. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then Monday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. LaVine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Dosunmu in at the point. And for the Wizards, Morris and Beal are the backcourt pair. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. And it's Barton in at the 3. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Pass to Beal. Jacks up a 3. The offensive rebound. Porzingis. Yep, that one's good.
It's talked about a lot, but when Porzingis is active as that big of a body, it really helps out when he's doing the dirty work.
Now here's LaVine. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Pass to DeRozan. Outside LaVine. Over Kuzma. It's stolen by Kuzma. And here's Barton. Now Kuzma. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
And the call will be against Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And Barton gets it to go.
And that's some nice rotation on the ball there from Barton. Looks totally calm rising up for threes.
Outside LaVine. Dosunmu on the wing. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout. Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
DeRozan against Barton. Shoots from the elbow. No good on the shot. And Washington the other way now. Kuzma drives in. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Leaving no room for mistakes as Kuzma rises up.
Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to LaVine. Back to Dosunmu. Outside LaVine. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, LaVine always has the green light from three-point land. He's a very proficient range shooter.
And Washington again with the bucket.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Barton. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. The shot misses. Good D by Porzingis. Shoots from the baseline. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
I'm not sure if family and friends are here in the stands tonight, but we wanted to show that one off. Fading away on the shot was absolutely not necessary.
Now here's DeRozan. In the game against Miami, very impressive.
This guy just knows how to finish. DeRozan keeps his focus on the basket and delivers.
From the wing, a nice shot by Morris. Morris has got his second bucket of the night.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Vucevic, a screen on Barton. Pass to Vucevic. The 3 is up. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
Just an intelligent play by DeRozan. Takes full advantage of the open gap in the defense.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Here's Dosunmu following the bucket by the Wizards. Now here's LaVine. Puts the move on. Well, Grant, everyone is excited for this season opening contest. That includes the fans, but even more so the players.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, both teams would love to kick things off with a big win. So expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight.
That free throw good from LaVine. Well, Grant, one thing LaVine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Both free throws good from LaVine.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Yeah, they've been pretty careless so far, racking up a number of fouls in very little time.
Shot from the inbound. And the layup by DeRozan.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Beal. That one's wide left. Chicago has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
And the Wizards making a change here. Avdia's checked in. Here's LaVine. 5 points in the game. Vucevic, a screen on Beal. Here's LaVine. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
And it's DeRozan missing. The Wizards with a lead. Kuzma, the pass to Beal. Shoots over LaVine. Beal's shot is off.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense. He seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And again, Chicago no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
From the baseline. Avdia can't get it to go.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
As we've seen him develop in this league, LaVine has become a better passer, willing to move the rock.
And a great move from Bradley Beal as he gets it to go. Beal's got his second basket.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's LaVine for 3. Drills it from deep.
And this team leans on LaVine on offense. They encourage him to take these quick shots.
The baseline J. And Beal with the basket on the assist from Morris. Morris has got 3 assists tonight. Chicago has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Pass to DeRozan. Picked by Vucevic. And it's DeRozan missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And then Beal with the dunk.
Driving inside Beal is a real problem for the defense.
The Bulls have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Beal against LaVine. Now here's DeRozan. Over Avdia. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Here's Beal. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Next time welcome your Wizards dancers.
Big group substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kuzma. Davis, he's checked in for Beal. And Wright subbed in for Morris. And Chicago has possession, trailing by 5. Last season, Washington was hot out of the gates. They started 10-3, but things did not end well.
You know, and after that hot start, BA, a 25-44 ending for the Wizards, failing to make the play-in game as well. Just a disappointing season after the promise Washington showed early.
And here are the Bulls now. After the basket by Washington. Yep, count it.
So good with the ball off the bounce. Goran Dragic providing the assist.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And that's how you defend. He wasn't showing any mercy with that swat.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Chicago has gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Dragic against Wright. Wright with a steal. The finish! Ripped down the breakaway slam.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Dragic in his last outing with 12 points. White for 3. Gafford grabs the miss.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's Davis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. A guy who plays with great confidence, Grant. Davis is always looking to attack.
Yeah, and BA, that's true at both ends of the floor. His competitive nature allows him to guard an opponent's best scorer and at the same time shoulder much of the offensive load.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Washington.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Both free throws good from Davis.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Now here's Dragic. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Now White. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Down low. Bradley. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Now here's Dragic. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Wizards lead by 13.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Here's White after the basket by Washington. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Counted from distance. White's got 5 now. I just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, B.A., mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
Green, the pass to White. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Green. Back to Bradley. And he lobs it up. Deflects the pass. Right with a steal. Davis down low. He's guarded by White. And that one's good. Davis.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
All right, some time here to take a look at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the league's top shooting squads from last year. In third, Chicago. The Wizards in fifth.
And the way both of these squads shot the ball last season was tremendous. Trusting in one another, following their offensive game plan, and executing with confidence.
And that one falls for Drummond. Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. And so Drummond nails them both. For the Wizards, trading Russell Westbrook to the Lakers was a great move, Brent.
Well, it's an idea about trying to go a different direction and cleared a ton of cap space. They got a lot of depth. They got first-round picks out of that. So the best part of the deal really might be Kyle Kuzma and what's developing here with him in his game. We saw him find his form. He looks like a keeper.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Caruso finds White. Bradley sets a screen. Back to White. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. Pass to Bradley. Caruso with it. Fires the three. Davis with a rebound. Caruso against Hachimura. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And it's Caruso penetrating. On the wing, Bradley. Checked by Davis. Green, the pass to Caruso. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Wright. And it's Washington with another.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Here they are, your Wizards Rangers.
First one at the line is good. White hits them both. Left side, Davis. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Wizards out in front. They lead by 18. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
DC family, your Wizards.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. Quite a position here for the Wizards to be in. What do you think, guys?
On the front foot, really right off the tip. They've been ruthless offensively.
Well, just taking it right at the opposition and the other team right now. No answers and no way to slow them down.
Chicago has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. In the middle, it's Porzingis with Kuzma by his side. DeLon Wright is out there with Monte Morris. And it's Barton in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. And the basket by DeRozan.
And what's interesting, the three ball isn't a big part of DeRozan's game, but when he's feeling it, he can make it happen. And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
Bradley Beal, he's checked in from Washington.
At the line for the Wizards, Will Barton. One shot.
And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Now here's Barton. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And the shot goes.
There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Pass to LaVine. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. And here's Caruso outside. Rebound by the Wizards.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, "He's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me." Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you.
This is when the teammates feed off of Bradley Beal when he has it going like this.
Chicago has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And here's Caruso outside. It doesn't go for him. And it's Washington the other way.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
It's Kuzma with the miss. The Bulls have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Pass to Caruso to stop the run. Barton pulls it in.
Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
And Beal launches from deep. Fires in the triple. Beal's got 9 points now in the quarter.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Great t-shirts, down your feet, and get loud.
Williams is checked in. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago. The Bulls, 4th.
Just tremendous accuracy from the three-point line last season. Instead of heaving up every opportunity and quick chance that they got, it was about ball movement and finding the open shooter.
Chicago has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Pass to DeRozan. Here's LaVine. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Barton, the pass to Beal. There's the 3. And again, Washington with a triple.
The defense better get out there or Bradley Beal's about to do some serious damage.
LaVine finds DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Barton. And DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by LaVine. DeRozan's got 11. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Beal. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Here's DeSumo. 5 points in the game. Here's LaVine. And LaVine throws it down.
A slam dunk contest champion. Zach LaVine can throw it down with style.
Barton's shot off the mark. The Bulls have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. With a step back. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. 12 points for him.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
And Barton gets it to go.
A good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
The Bulls have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Pass to DeRozan to the paint. Williams' shot is good.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Beal launches from deep. And the Wizards with another 3.
I don't think the defense was ready for that. That was deep.
DeRozan outside. Pass to LaVine. And Porzingis with the block. Shot on the wing. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
Give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now here's DeRozan. He's got 11. Back to DeSumo. Puts up a 3. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out of it.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Here's DeSumo. Give him 8 points now. LaVine passes to DeRozan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
They get it again. Barton. And he lays it up and in. Barton's got 11 points.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to DeSumo. There's the triple. The shot won't fall. And it's Washington the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
Well, they're going to face each other a bunch of times this season. Each team wants to make a powerful first impression.
And hopefully this one sets the tone for what we're going to see in the other 3 games against these teams. They'll both be sort of measuring each other out here in the first quarter. This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Count it.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's DeSumo. Pass to DeRozan. No one near him, and the jumper falls for him. DeRozan's got 12 now in this quarter.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Porzingis misses. The Bulls shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Now Williams. Outside LaVine. Picked by Vucevic. Here's the 3. LaVine, good. He's got 15.
First 3 of the quarter and 3rd overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
DC family, your Wizards, UNC. DC family, a big round of applause for your winner, you dancing.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. Bradley comes in for Williams. White, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And Dragic has subbed in for Dosunmu. Washington has gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Here's Wright. The 15-footer is good. Wright's got 10 points. And the Bulls shooting about 58% so far in the second. The three, Dragic. Hachimura with a rebound. Shoots over White. And it's Washington with another.
That jump shot becoming more and more of a threat from the hands of Hachimura.
Dragic finds DeRozan. Pass to Bradley. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Rebound by the Bulls.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Now here's Gafford. Coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Off target from the wing. DeRozan outside. Pass to Dragic. And Gafford with the block. Here's Avdia. Doesn't go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
And Drummond just rising up. He gets on top of the defense.
Robbed. On the wing, DeRozan. He's got 18 over Avdia. And it's DeRozan missing. Davis against White. And finished off by Davis.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Right.
And for Chicago, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Puts one up from 19. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 20 points. And for the Wizards, their shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Got it.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Green's checked in for DeRozan.
Bulls substitution, Javonte Green.
On defense, the Wizards. On the wing, Green to the middle. Dragic misses.
Well, whether the shots are wide open or contested, he is just having no luck right now, guys, with anything.
Gafford with the bucket. Chicago shooting it very well, 52% during the second. Well, during the 2021 playoffs, Daniel Gafford was such a bright spot.
Gafford made a statement in the first round against the Sixers and Joel Embiid, going 22 of 26 from the field. Gafford set an NBA percentage record. That's 85%, BA. That's hot.
White can't hit.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. Good. And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
A defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
Now here's White. 7 points in the game, and it's Green missing. Hachimura outside. Drummond grabs the miss.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Here's Bradley. And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Drummond against Gafford. Over Drummond. And it's Gafford missing. Well, you look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute.
Now here's Dragic. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
And again, Washington, no good. Chicago with the ball. White for three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. White's got 10 points in the game.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Davis. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
White drives in and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Shooting for Chicago, Kobe White. One shot.
That's good from White. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Wright. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Washington Wizards firmly in control with an impressive 28-point lead as the quarter ends. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performers for each team in the first half.
These two have been great. Locking horns, you know, like those battering rams you see on the nature documentaries. No one is given an inch.
Wait, since when do you watch nature docs?
I am nature docs. The animals hear me.
Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. How about Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The Bulls shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. LaVine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. And it's Dosunmu in at the 1. Washington has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Again, it's DeRozan. I mean, just a big, big night. It feels like DeMar's been doing this forever.
Yep, that one goes. Beal's got 29 points.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Here's Dosunmu. Williams a screen on Morris. On the wing, LaVine. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Beal. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. LaVine passes to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Davis. Back to LaVine. Let's go with a 3. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
Beal. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Outside LaVine. Ooh, LaVine with another miss. The Wizards have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And it falls all over the rim and in. Davis has got 18 points in the game.
Oh, man, they have really heated up from mid-range.
Pass to DeSumo. 3-pointer. Sinks the tray.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. And so it's Washington with it, following the bucket by the Bulls. Morris, and another basket for Washington. The Bulls have got 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Pass to DeRozan. 3-pointer, Vucevic. Washington with a rebound. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Morris for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds in the game. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Barton, he's checked in for Davis.
First team foul. Now, into the lineup for your Wizards, Will Barton.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Williams. Gets it to go from 8 feet. 6 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Here's Beal. Rebound by the Bulls. DeRozan outside. Over Barton. The rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now. The outside leaner. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Barton's got 17.
Hey, they are really exploiting openings in the mid-range. 10 straight points from that area.
Inside, here's DeRozan. Lays it up and banks it in.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
20 feet out. Morris can't hit. Chicago has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Here's LaVine. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
This is where LaVine's coordination shows up. Able to make adjustments in tight.
Barton's shot off the mark.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Pass to LaVine. Back to DeRozan. DeRozan double teamed. Porzingis grabs the board.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
The baseline J is on the way. Goes back up. Basket's good.
Yeah, that's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
To the inside. And the power finish by Vucevic.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket. He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Pass to LaVine. Takes a 3. And they recover it. Shot is off, shooting 7 for 15. Here's Beal. Ooh, it's blocked by LaVine. Here's DeSumo. 13 points in the game. Williams from long range. Porzingis grabs the board. The Wizards have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Puts it up. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. DeRozan with the ball. He's got 26. There's the foul. It's on Will Barton. That's his third foul of the game. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address this if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
So for the Wizards, Gafford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kuzma, and Wright subbed in for Morris. Wing Bradley. Clock at 6. Back to Drummond. Who poked away. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. In third, Chicago.
This was a good group of free throw shooters last year, something they really worked on in practice. And sometimes that's the coaches calling for it, and oftentimes the players doing it by themselves.
Washington has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Beal. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Beal's got 10 points here in the second half.
And Bradley Beal getting a huge contract this summer. Now, he committed to being with the Wizards for his prime. And there was some speculation he might leave, but he cemented his time in Washington for many years to come. They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
No good from the wing.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Caruso with the bucket.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And he gets that one.
Well, getting the ball off the dribble to the bucket is one of Dragic's strengths. You can't afford to let him get that close to the rim, or he's going to get you.
Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 39.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Now here's Dragic. Here's Drummond. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Drummond's got 8.
That's where you got to get Andre the ball. The closer he is, the more effective he becomes.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
DC family, it's t-shirt time. Make some noise if you want a t-shirt.
Washington's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Beal. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Beal's got 41.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Dragic against Wright. And here's Caruso outside. No luck on that one. And Washington the other way now.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team.
The Bulls' shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. Outside, Green. Here's Drummond. Pass to Caruso. The three. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Caruso's got 6 points.
This is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Green. First personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, even halftime, they couldn't slow them down. They've been hitting from the mid-range, though, all game long.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
That free throw, good from Barton.
I think Will Barton has figured out that scoring from the free throw line can be a good thing.
Avdia, he's checked in for Washington. Both good from the line that time. And for the Bulls, they're shooting a solid 53% from the floor. Pass to Drummond. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on DeLon Wright.
The Drummond uses his body, goes right into the defender to get that shot off. And you're going to have to foul him on that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so Drummond nails them both. Washington has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's Hachimura. Ooh, cans the tough leader from the outside. Hachimura's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Hachimura's going to take all those mid-range shots if he can get them.
Dragic finds Caruso. Pass to Drummond. On the wing, Bradley. Clock at 4. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And here's Caruso outside. He buries it from 3. Caruso's got 9.
And not a single point in the first quarter, but he's found his game, and you can tell he's got a bit of his swagger back.
Rebound by the Bulls.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find him.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
They swipe it. Now the Wizards in transition. Here's Barton. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Barton's got 6 points in the quarter.
Really has been Will Barton's game thus far, really trying to own every chance he's got on the floor with the basketball.
Drummond with the screen. And Gafford with the block. Barton with it. Now guarded by Dragic. And Barton gets it to go. Barton's got 23.
There's no doubt that Barton got hit on that play, but I like the way he brushed off the defense to get to his spot.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the jam by Drummond.
You really at times can throw that ball up near the top of the square, and Andre Drummond can still get up for it.
Barton's shot off the mark.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Gafford against Dragic. Pass to Bradley. Not going to go that time. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Ooh, and Hachimura had the runway, and he took off.
Chicago shooting an efficient 55% in the third quarter. Tipped away. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Dragic passes to Caruso. From deep.
Nice job on the contest from Barton there. Closing the open look at the hoop quickly with that long range.
Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for the Washington Wizards. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
It's not going to be easy. We've got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Keep battling.
And Billy Donovan recognizing it's a long game and his team can come back.
They absolutely can. But it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Avdia and Kuzma, they make up the forwards. Monte Morris is out there with Davis. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Got a piece of it.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
And the basket is good.
Can't give separation to Porzingis, especially with his size. It's a nice touch there.
LaVine passes to White. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine.
This is a talent LaVine is constantly developing. His assist numbers just keep improving.
Ah, nice shot by Morris.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Dosunmu. Pass to LaVine. The 3-ball. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Washington making some changes. Carey comes in for Porzingis. And Gill subbed in for Kuzma. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Terry comes in for Dosunmu. 2 minutes gone by here in the 4th. And here's White.
Washington foul. Vernon Carey Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
To the left side wing. Good chance here for Vucevic. Gill grabs the board.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Avdia. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 8 rebounds in the game.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Jones, the pass to Williams. And the 3-pointer goes.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Davis. That one rolls around and rims out for Chicago. They've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, granted, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question. With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Inside, here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Avdia, good. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. White finds Jones. Back to White. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. White's got 19 points.
Well, he now has 4 3-pointers this game, guys. 2 in each half. He's really spacing out the floor for his teammates.
Oh, got that one up quick.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's White. Williams a screen on Morris. White with it, guarded now by Morris. White, good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
DC family, your UNC. handling your Wizards, UNC.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Bradley Beal.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor, and he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight, but we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. The Wizards have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Lets it go from the wing, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Morris has gotten 4 this quarter. Chicago has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Lets it go from deep, and again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Morris can't hit.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
Out to the right wing. To the middle. And the basket by Dosunmu.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide-open man.
The Wizards have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth on the floor. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013. And defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
And he drops the first. And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, B.A., it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
Now here's DeRozan. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to DeRozan. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Porzingis. Washington has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Beal. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Beal's got 45 points.
Ooh, Beal, so smooth.
Dosunmu on the wing. From deep. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
3-point field.
DeRozan's got assist number 7 tonight. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. The Wizards have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. From about 19, a nice shot by Morris. Morris has got 21. And for the Bulls, they're shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Dosunmu. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, B.A. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens, do we want to see less of them? Sure.
And the shot goes in. 23 points in the game.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
Down low. Here's Dosunmu. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got assist number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Morris. And another basket for Washington. The Bulls shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Pass to DeRozan. Vucevic, a screen on Barton. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Great D that time from Porzingis. Washington has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And there are the Wizards with another bucket.
I like Beal's shot selection there. It makes him so much more efficient.
LaVine against Beal. LaVine passes to DeRozan. Pass to Dosunmu from outside the arc. Rebound by the Wizards. Martin's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Porzingis. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
There's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Kuzma's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Here's Vucevic, defended by Porzingis. Here's Dosunmu. Pass to LaVine. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer, Vucevic. It's rebounded by Morris. Well, the Wizards shooting 64% for the game. Amazing. Kuzma with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. And he recovers it. Back to Porzingis. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Porzingis has got 6 here in the quarter.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Now here's LaVine. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
Well, the naming of the NBA 75th anniversary team was a fun event last season. That sparked plenty of conversation, Brent.
Yeah, it was really interesting to see how it is the NBA settled on 75. So many memorable players throughout the decades. But I really enjoyed the event. I really enjoyed seeing all of those players once again getting together to be celebrated for all of their accomplishments and for building the foundation of what the NBA is today.
Over the seasons, LaVine's really grown into his scoring potential. He consistently finds points now.
That one's good for 2. Beal's got 49 in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
A nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Beal finds Porzingis. Over Drummond. Porzingis misses. The Bulls shooting just a phenomenal clip. 59% here in the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball. The Wizards making a switch here. Martin's checked in. A big group substitution here for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for Green. DeRozan is checked in for Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Dragic. Washington has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. And again, Washington, no good. Chicago shooting around 53%, a nice number. DeRozan passes to LaVine.
2 minutes.
Here's Vucevic, and the power finish by Vucevic.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup. He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. It's good. Vucevic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
Martin's shot off the mark. Beal against LaVine. And we've heard the cautionary tales in the past. Does it seem like players today are getting better financial advice, in your opinion, Grant, to make their money last?
Yeah, B.A., I think they're getting better financial advice, but I also think that the times that we're in, I think there's more awareness. Players understand the pitfalls or potential setbacks. The social media, digital age, all the information's there. So players today, yes, they're making more money, and I actually think they're doing a better job of protecting and saving their money, too.
Here's LaVine, following the bucket by the Wizards. Pass to Vucevic. Takes the three. Gafford grabs the miss.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Wizards.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Bradley Beal.
He knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Beal, right side, shoots over to Sumu. The Wizards with another miss. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They did. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.